Howdy folks, this is Jackers back again with another episode of Morous Goes to Oblivion, this time with episode 112, and we are here, back in the Imperial City, and now, well, level 13, I believe. Yep. And those are our stats at the moment. We increased, I believe, strength, agility, and personality. So, that being said, let me turn it over now to Morous, the High Elf. Yes, well, we need to come and visit our friend Jaden again. So, let's slip in here. And now if we trip over a point in security, we won't necessarily trip over a level, as we are rather close, I believe. So, let's open this average lock and see if we can't find the family crypt. Alright. I mean, the fellow goes out only at night. He's terrified of his crypt. These things don't I mean, well, unless he wants to leave the house because of the crypt, but other than that, he's probably a vampire. There we are, security. Took 2 locks. That's what I was worried about. Alright. Glad we've secured all the important things in the chest. Alright. Fascinating. Let's just keep the clothes down there with the... Oh, we do have a key, don't we? Yes. And you are? Pressing the space-time key? I'm not sure what this is about. Well, I suppose we can go ask.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
Yes, of course. Dee will find you terribly amusing. There's a ghost, however, around the corner to the left that has decided to open fire. Dee, could you dispatch the orc, please, darling? Oh, look. She certainly can. Do we have a silver weapon in case we need to deal with this? Well, we have the honor blade of coral. Oh, well. Dee darling, there's a ghost, I believe, right around the corner. Rather than step out into its fire and deprive you of fun, why don't you deal with the situation? Oh, look, there's a... well, something sentient as well. Look at that. Quite a busy place. A vampire spellsword. Well, all we needed was vampire dust, and here it is. Ooh, and a dwarven cuirass. Don't mind if we do. Do you have the ghost, dear? Dee darling, someone wants you to do your worst. Why is this... Alright. Oh, hello! Don't mind us, we're just going to loot while Dee has fun. That orc probably had some fun things, too. Dwarven gauntlets, oh, we can sell them. Orcish greaves, oh, nice. Vampire dust. Well, apparently the answer was just around the corner. Silver ring, ectoplasm. Ooh, lockpick, 29 gold. Anything over there? Yes, vampire, I'm sure. It's going to be fascinating. You discuss it with Dee while I loot your friends. More vampire dust. Dwarven greaves and cuirass. I'm going to be overloaded at this point rather quickly. Another reason to believe this fellow was a vampire. Well, you know. I assume he thought we'd just be, well, dinner for his compatriots. Alright, we don't need this for the ghost any longer, so let's... Dee Dee, darling, can you get in there? Do you need help? So we're just going to stand here. Daedroth versus Skeleton. Ad infinitum. No, perhaps not. Because we're going to chase you. Dee Dee, darling, you really need to stop doing that. Alright, first we're checking. He hit us with something. What, I do not know. Done with you. Potion of healing, 2 potions of sorcery, your dust, and another hit. Alright, let's see here. Going to heal up a bit, and perhaps caught on something there. Take another look to see that we are not infected. Alright, looks good. Let's see. Well, we may as well keep going this way. And switch back to Dee Dee before I surprise myself. Checking the coffin, 38 gold. Alright. Back up we go. Just a little kick in the ribs there for that mage. Conjurers, they're the worst. Alright, let's see here. Well, someone's excited, but I don't know who or where.
Take that.
Yes, of course. I assume he's talking to the door. There you go. Talk amongst yourselves. Potion of sorcery and strong potion of healing. Oh well. Ghosts again. Alright, let's see. Honor blade, there it is. That's right, dear. Ignore the ghost. Kill the thing with legs. There we are. Thank you, dear. Vampire Patriarch. Oh, well, a bow of voltage. 6 elven arrows. 6 silver arrows. Mithril cuirass and greaves. Vampire dust. A lockpick. Poison of weariness and a separation. Drain magicka. Well, we'll leave those. A little bit of ectoplasm never hurts. Grab that. Oh, we are close to weight, aren't we? Let's see. What can we do about that? Well, you know what one thing we could do is switch back to the Kvatch Cuirass. That gives us a little bit of breathing room. Not much, but some. Of course. heavy, heavy sigh. You know, it's that point where you just press the button until it works. Alright, let's see. Back to our glass mace, if you'd be so kind. That's it. Oh, Springheel Jak's coffin, look at that. The boots were not in the tomb of Springheel Jak. I did find a diary, though. Maybe it can provide a clue. Well, we're going to take your brass pearl ring and the diary of Springheel Jak. Now, let's see. Diary, 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 diary. There we are. I knew a man who was a great thief. He dared steal from Nocturnal herself. How odd that I cannot seem to recall his name. I think we were friends, but I'm not certain. In 3 days I will venture into Terran's crypt. Grave robbing alone is dangerous. Maybe I should try to find a partner. Didn't I once know a great thief? I begin this second entry in the second volume of my diary on a momentous day. Actually, it is night, the night when my second life begins. It will be forever night for me. I have become one of the children of the night, a son to Mother Wolf and a brother to the Bat. I am Nosferatu, a vampire. Tonight is the first night of the rest of eternity. I rediscovered this diary today. It has been 13 years since I last wrote in it. With an eternity before, and the blood hunger ever pulsing in my veins, there is little urgency for diaries or much of anything. Amelia is calling to me. I must go. Has it really been 89 years since I last wrote? The pages are getting fragile. I have rediscovered purpose, though it took nearly a century. I have finally gained some measure of control over the blood frenzy. I think I will try to establish a life among the living in one of their great cities. I had forgotten about this diary. I won't bother to calculate how many decades it's been since I last wrote in it. The cattle of this city know me as Jacobin, Earl of Imbel. Centuries ago I knew myself as Springheel Jak, the famous thief. I seem to recall having a famous partner, but his name escapes me. No matter, I have grown beyond friends and partners. I rule the night here in the city. Well, you did. Night is about to end for you. Well, that was a bit tricky, I admit. Oh, a glass sword. Dee Dee, darling, would you help me deprive him of it? Thank you. Very kind, dear. A glass longsword. Lovely. The boots of Springheel Jak fortify acrobatics 50 points on self. I have the boots. Now to get back to the Grey Fox in Ganradhel's house in Jaden. Greaves of fire resistance, mithril boots, cuirass, and gauntlets. The Imbel house key and 410 gold. Well, we are a bit over-encumbered, darling. Nothing we can't deal with, but... Yes, dear. You have a lovely time. There's Jacobin, yes? Yes. All right. Let's put this away. What about that shield? Was that anything of... No. Nothing of note. And, oh, look! It would appear we have our very own house now. Wooden door average, opened with a key. Oh, well. Where does this go? To the other place where we put pathetic items in chests, apparently. Well, we do have a place to rest now, I imagine. Not like anyone else will be using it. Ah, well, not exactly a place with a bed either. Where does this go? Ah, I see. Well, we have access to a house of very little use. There we go. Is there another way? There is. Well, either way, we should probably... Oh, look at that. Well-read vampire. Interesting. It still shows as red on the outside, but not the inside. Now, let's go back to Battlehorn, as we are carrying quite a bit. And then we can worry about the opinions of the Grey Fox. Alright.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, it rather is. I am here. Alright. Now, let's see. We'll just drop things off in the lectern, as we often do. Bow of Voltage. Glass Longsword for now. Alright, let's see. These would be rather fun to play with. Alright, Chameleon Cuirass. Probably worth holding on to. Gold Emerald Ring is stolen, is it? Ah. Well, you know, I don't want to lose the ability to sell at least some of it, so hopefully that will be enough. We'll see when the feather runs out. But for now, it is 7:09 a.m. Ooh, it is a little bit... Well, we'll check on Rashida.
Well, what have we here?
Alright, let's see here. We are going... here. Checking on Rashida. And she is good. So we will press the space-time key. Change up just a bit of magic. Not feather, but mercantile.
It's
And,
my pleasure.
of course it is, darling, it's me. Lovely to see you.
Some of my fine wares.
Well, more to the point. Can I interest you in mine? A Dwarven Cuirass for 252.
That's a good deal.
And again. And some gauntlets. And some greaves. Greaves of fire resistance. Interesting. Mithril boots are yours, dear, as is a cuirass or two. Some gauntlets. Some more mithril greaves. And orcish greaves. And, well, that seems to be about it. Now, you know what? Do you have any arrows, dear? Of something more useful. You have silver. You do have dwarven. Let's pick up... Oh, let's say... Oh, fine, 30. Sure.
Thank you for your patronage.
Of course, dear. You are so welcome. Now,
Let me take a
about
look at what you've got.
repair... I do believe we can do the honor blade, but let's have her do it. Just to be on the safe side. The Chameleon Cuirass, we need her assistance. And the gauntlets and greaves are both magic. We are unable to do those. Thank you so much, Rashida. We'll take a moment ourselves
Farewell.
to touch up the rest. There we are. All right, now we're going to... Oh, right. No, not here, but Jaden, was it? Jaden, East Gate. Off like a herd of Altmer. Well, on the plus side, we will be getting better at Stealth for the Dark Brotherhood. That is one of the
He's waiting inside.
traits I worked on. Well, thank you. In we go. Once more, pressing the space-time key. And you.
Please.
Fine. Quatchguard. You're under arrest, Grey Fox. Just kidding.
I assume you found Springheel Jak's tomb.
Well, and him. And, of course, the boots.
Do you have the boots?
Did I not just say, and of course, the boots?
Capital. This may be the last piece of the puzzle. I need to spend more time with Sevilla's stone first. I am truly indebted to you. If all goes well, I may call upon you for one last task. The danger will be great, but the reward will be greater.
Prove it.
For now, here is your reward. Let us leave Gondredal's house and go our separate ways. We have overstayed our welcome.
All right. Not really in the habit of giving up such wonderful artifacts. And I do believe this will not go well. The Grey Fox may be contacting me soon, imagine that. Until then, I sell more stolen property to the guild fences, such as Farthis Ulis. I'll need at least 1,000 gold worth of stolen goods to get his attention. Step 2-3. Pause 2-3. I've reached my goal. I have fenced over 1,000 gold worth of goods. When I'm in the cities, I'll have to keep an eye out for another messenger from the Grey Fox, or he could just come out the door. He could call for me at any time. I should wait in the Imperial City if I want them to find me quickly. All right, well, there's that. We are down to 363. Quatchguard. Feel like the Quatchguard should now be some sort of hereditary ultra-police state or system or something. And just go around and tell people, well, the Quatchguard. Alright, let's see. Well, I suppose... What did we do when we were in Bruma? They just sort of found us. Let's take an hour out of our day and loiter. See if Amusei can find us. You know what we could do, actually, is find Farthis Ulis, was it? Perhaps... Well... This is interesting. Why Coral? I don't know. Let's go find out. Off to Battlehorn we go. And the time is 7:50 p.m. Let's just fast travel. Rather than fuss about the portcullis. I don't know that... This is... We're going to track that arrow down. First, I want to see that Rashida is either closed or alive. You may notice it has concerned me.
I see you're a follower of the Grey Fox too.
This is Farthis
I
Ulis.
trust everything went as planned.
The Honor Blade. Well, I suppose we could deal with that now, couldn't we? Alright, well, let's just bash your head on that sign. Don't worry, Kashid. It's one of those things he does. Alright, Farthis.
What have you brought me?
Well, Farthis, more importantly,
go on.
what have you brought me? This is terrible, Farthis. Terrible.
I appreciate the gesture.
Don't
I am
get
eager to
snide.
peruse your haul.
I am eager to purchase your lockpicks. Alright, let's get this about there, shall we? Is that so? One moment.
Either
Is this still mercantile? It is.
have
Good.
it or you don't. So,
Farthis? Fascinating. I've been keeping Farthis from his home, apparently. Look at me
take
go.
your time.
Ah, sure. Take another
Every little
bribe.
bit helps.
Don't make me smack you, Farthis.
I am eager to peruse your...
Haggle. Alright, let's do that. Everyone else is charging me 5, Farthis. Why you? Alright, I'll tell you what. You want the stolen item.
You have it? Let me see it.
Of course I have it. Here's the sword.
Yes, yes, this is indeed the honor blade of Coral, finally delivered back to us after all these years. So this tale has a happy ending after all, at least for you. Money cannot buy happiness, they say, but we know better.
Wonderful. And what did you... 1,500, hardly worth it, but something. At least he's paying back the bribes. Now what's your
Tell me more.
disposition? You didn't change your
For me? Thanks.
Alright, now...
I am eager to peruse.
Wait. Not yet. First, we want to see this. No. There we go. Let's tone it back, just in case. We'll tone it back till it just ticks over. There.
You've priced yourself out of a deal.
Oh, you are such an idiot. Fine. Overcharge
You've
me.
priced yourself out of a deal.
I am going to kill him. Dead. Stone dead.
It's an honor to bargain with a thief of your reputation.
Alright. Is there anything? Sure. Here, have this. And... this.
That seems a fair price.
And here, have a poison of sickness.
You
And do
drive
be a
a
dear and
hard
drink the thing entirely down, would you? Oh, we are carrying so much. Need to take care of that. Alright. And you no longer have anything of interest to us, do you? Well, you know what? I'll take your arrows.
A fine bargain for you.
Hardly. You're still a pinhead, Farthis.
Don't forget, only I can fence the most difficult items.
Alright. Invest 500 gold.
I am
Really?
eager
That
to
is
peruse your haul.
potentially worth it. Let's do it.
I would gladly let you invest in my shop. The extra coin will allow me to purchase more goods from adventurers such as yourself.
And you should be cheerful about that. Now, get out of my sight before I mount you on the wall beside the deer.
Between us, yes?
You're still
Our
green.
business.
Oh. Just a few dozen times. Just a few dozen times. Calmly, you're an Ultima, elegant, disdainful, glorious, murderous. Never mind going out now. Alright, I think we will... What are you talking about? Oh, are you after me? How cute! We did make an invisibility spell. Look at us go. Dee Dee, darling. Well, I suppose it's easier to just do this.
Paradise awaits me. I do not fear.
Well, you're done. 2 silver arrows, thank you, God. Mythic Dawn commentaries. Oigle billets, Ugle billet, whatever. We'll take your key. Your gold, 53 of it.
Body's still warm. Looks
Yeah.
like there's a killer about.
Yes, it's both of us. Genius. I wonder where his home is. Alright, anyway, perhaps we'll figure that out next time, if I can recall to do that. Otherwise, maybe perhaps remind me. For the moment, though, I would like to say thank you so much for joining me on our adventure here. Well, and Dee Dee, of course, and always Checkers the human. We'd like to hope that you found it entertaining and maybe even just a little bit informative. We would like to invite you to think of something you are truly grateful for, something that brings joy to your heart. And also, we would like to invite joy and happiness into your lives. Most of all, though, we would like to ask you to please, please, take care.